Sox. Boston attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Garrett Richards, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. His last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ronald Acuna is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll come into play here at .319. 22 home runs and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Into center field. Line drive base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. As he'll lay off a slider too low. Ball 1. He'll enter play here at .304. 14 homers and the RBI count at 35. Hit back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Ian Anderson gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Aaron will wait on it, and very quickly 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. delivery to him. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Aaron is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Chipper Jones. And now the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lined into right, a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Jones aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch popped up. Vasquez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch out, nothing doing. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Riding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. You should check out his righty-lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting good. The second baseman.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Batting good. The third baseman. Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
2-1 to count. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. LeMahieu has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Now to the plate, Ronnie Mauricio, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Richards peers in. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
The batter will be Christian Pache, swinging a hard liner to center field. Verdugo is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So a man at second here with 2 away, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Brian Braun now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Verdugo, a former Dodger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Softly hit toward the hole. Over to first, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Excursion with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. And the pitch. Freddie Freeman stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Left side, but well foul. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knees. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next up is Hank Aaron. And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Verdugo is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Chipper
Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Chipper Jones, who collected a base hit his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Braun has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Braves strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First offering. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Aaron is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The designated hitter.
Now into the box, David Ortiz. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ozzie Albies is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Bogarts is under it. One away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ready now is Ronnie Mauricio. He doubled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next will be Christian Pache. From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
This is flared out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no run. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, J.D.
Skied into straightaway right. Aaron has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now the pitch.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
2 down, no one on base. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And now the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
At the plate, Ryan Braun, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That evens it up 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is foul right side. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
In there, and it's even at 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Verdugo is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The right fielder, number 44, Hank Aaron.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up steps Hank Aaron. From the stretch, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Standing in now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
No strike.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Albies has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and this is going to find a gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
designated hitter,
Plate now is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Vasquez on second. LeMahieu at first. 2 out in the inning. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and it's 1-0 Boston. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. With this. This one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. Definitely not the way he was looking to start this inning, Dan.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Next to hit, Wilson Contreras trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Marcus Walden is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. Yeah, guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. One run is scored. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Acuna digs in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus. Acuna digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Mauricio at third. Pache stands at second. No outs. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Tanner Houck comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Freddie Freeman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Bogarts shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. That'll bring up Hank Aaron. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
Braun is there, and he has it for the out.
The back,
Next to hit is Chipper Jones. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. It's the Braves 4 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game can still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
First offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
You got to love guys
0-1
auto
the count.
taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
That's over,
ball,
but
1
low.
strike.
It's a ball and a strike. Andrew
attention,
Miller
please.
is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 23, Andrew Miller.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Red Sox have cut the lead to 4-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Alex Verdugo digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. Swung on. Missed. 2-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Braun leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to first. Freeman's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside. He gets the soft grounder for the out.
Chris Martin takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Christian Vasquez will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? and a ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Braves 4 and the Red Sox 2. The batter will be Vidal Brujan. Will start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to stand in is Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. That's a ball.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
But taking in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. And now in the box, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Altuve fields it cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So the lineup flips over and digging in. DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And that one yanked just foul. Ready with the 1-1. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. And that's out number 1. So next to bat will be Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. As a look, now the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Yeah, 1 and day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 25, Christian.
The batter will be Christian Pache. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Verdugo waits on it. 2 down.
Now back, the 7th fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and it's now 5-3.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Lifted down the line in left. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Lo, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ball 3.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no-doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. The relay on the second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Matt Andrees takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. To the plate now, Vidal Brujan. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo able to track check it down for the third out. So it's two. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael.
Will Smith comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. He's set and the pitch. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Ryan Braun comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0, and it's fouled away. 2 balls and a strike to Braun.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. From the stretch, Alex Verdugo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Atlanta jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ian Anderson earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Will Smith hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Saludo a la federal y a la estatal. Cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre porché la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix. Viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo tranquilo en la mía que estoy. El Richard Shapiro, Dios más los bendiga.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes.